clear prop. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. ITT's good. 13. Introduce fuel here.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
We are good. Go ahead and start up the rest of the aircraft here. I actually saved the flight here that I have. That should populate in there real quick. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab the ATIS for this airport here, Wilkes Barre International. We're actually going to be doing a flight from Wilkes Barre International to Islip MacArthur here in Long Island, New York. We're just going to go ahead and there we go. ATIS. Let's go ahead and plug that boy in there. Oh, sorry. It's this stupid thing. I don't know why it does that. There we go.
Point 0. Altimeter 29er59er. Visual approaches in use.
29er59er.
Advise on course heading altitude and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
India.
Wilkes Barre Scranton International Airport information India. 1754 Zulu. Wind tree 20 at A. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, broken at 5000 feet. Solid overcast at 6000 feet. Temperature 9er. Dew point 0. Altimeter 29er59er. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading altitude and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Wilkes Barre ground, Piper 60 Juliet Mike, radio check please.
Piper M60, JM Wilkes Barre, ground loud and clear. How do you read?
I read you 5x5, thank you, 60 Juliet Mike.
JM, read you 5x5 as well.
Wilkes Barre International, 60 Juliet Mike, looking for IFR clearance as filed to Westchester, White Plains, 60 Juliet Mike.
JM cleared to the Westchester White Plains Airport. Radar vectors LVZ then as filed. Maintain 7000, expect 17,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.3, squawk 1325. Expect runway 4 for departure.
Can you repeat the last transmission for 60 Juliet Mike, please? I talk too fast sometimes.
JM cleared to the Westchester White Plains Airport as filed. Maintain 7000, expect 17,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure 126.3, squawk 1325. Expect runway 4 for departure.
Okay, 60 Juliet Mike is cleared as filed to the Westchester White Plains Airport. Initial 7,000, expect 17,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.3 and squawk 1325. 60 Juliet Mike. Alright, throw our squawk in here, our transponder 1325.
60 JM, read back correct. Expect runway 4. Report ready for taxi.
One, 3, 2, 5. Got it. Okay. Probably gonna take runway 4 for departure here. Yeah. 962 on the... That's good. Alright, departure frequency is 12635. 12635.
Tornado 892 Tango Oscar, hold short of taxiway hotel traffic on final approach.
Holding short of taxiway hotel, Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
Papa 60 Juliet Mike, looking to taxi to the active for IFR departure. Copy. Sorry.
60 JM, taxi to runway 4 via Alpha Charlie, hold short of runway 4. Contact tower on 120.1 when ready for departure.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 4 via taxiway Alpha Charlie. Contact tower on 120.1 when ready for departure. 60 Juliet Mike. Okay, we're just gonna do 3 things here. First thing, stall test.
Stall, 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 stall.
And
Learjet 333 Lima Juliet, hold short of taxiway Alpha, awaiting clearance to cross runway 18.
Holding short of taxiway Alpha Learjet 333 Lima Juliet.
And engine fire test. Looks good to me. Alright, great. Let's go ahead and taxi out to our runway and let's take off. You know what, let me throw the departure frequency in there. So, oh no, I did already, I would say. Okay. Alright, so let me go ahead and do our final checks here. Okay, let's go.
Airbus
left, check
450
right,
Alpha
clear.
Bravo, proceed to the cargo ramp via taxiway, Papa contact ground on 121.9.
Proceeding to the cargo ramp via Papa, contacting ground on 121.9 Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, hold short of taxiway Delta traffic crossing.
Holding short of taxiway Delta Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
Alright, Alpha Bravo. There's a lot of crosswind here this morning. Okay, so I thought I'd try something new. I didn't know really what to do, but I thought maybe I would show you some of my flight gear that I've been using to train on, and maybe show you some of my procedures that I do. It's not exactly the best, but oops, almost missed that turn. It's not exactly the best, but it's fun for me. So a little bit about this aircraft. It is a Piper M500. It's fast. It's got a max cruise speed at about 30,000 feet of 279 knots. 275 knots. Climbs very fast. It's very finicky on takeoff. I don't know why, but it is so finicky on takeoff. It's rough. You'll see how finicky it really is. It looks like we're going to get a direct crosswind departure here, so it'll be fun. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and drop our 1 degree of flaps here, and I'm going to set my trim tabs to what they should be. I don't know if you can see where the trim tabs are right now. There we go. Yep, looks like we're getting some more rain right now on this side of the airport. Fun. So I think we're gonna depart from the Bravo 1. This has a displaced threshold. I'm gonna be sitting here holding short runway 04. And we'll go ahead and call for departure after I do one final check. We're gonna bring up the prop to 19,000 RPM. And we're going to do a prop governor test. Close enough on the prop. As we press this button, you'll see it drop. And we release, you'll see it come back up. And that's exactly how it's supposed to work. So that's good. So we have our altitude set for 7,000. We have our pitos, heats on. We have our transponder set to standby. Landing lights, strobe lights, free and clear. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and set the map here for a different thing, and I'm going to set my map on this as well, along with that. Okay, excellent. Let's ask for clearance for departure. Good morning. Papa 60 Juliet Mike, holding short, runway 04, ready for IFR departure. Get one more sip of the coffee here. There we go.
Piper N60 JM Wilkes Barre Tower winds tree 19er at 8, runway 4, cleared for takeoff.
319er at 8 and clear for takeoff for Papa 60 Juliet Mike. Okay, and we're going to make sure we have our departure frequency set in here, which you probably don't. I don't know why it keeps changing, but it does. Alright, that's holding short of that. Okay, here we go. I feel comfortable. Mixture, rich, condition lever, rich, mixed, trim left, good, flaps 1, good, landing lights, check, on, we'll go ahead and...
Skyhawk 9er 001 Bravo, extend upwind, I'll call your crosswind.
Extending upwind, awaiting crosswind call, Skyhawk 9er 001 Bravo.
Okay, I feel comfortable. Let's go ahead and get going. 19,000 on the prop. There we go. And advance the throttles. $1290 on the torque. There's 90 knots. Go ahead and pull up.
Airborne time log.
Clear the runway. Maintain climb speed, 123 knots. Gears coming up. We are IMC. Maintain runway heading. That's 105. Engine's in the green. Go ahead and bring up that final
Bonanza, November 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2, hold short runway 21, traffic on final.
Catch the ballooning.
Holding short runway 21 Bonanza, November 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
60 JM, contact departure on 126.3.
126.3 for departure, 60 Juliet Mike. See ya. Wilkes Barre departure, Piper 60 Juliet Mike with you, climbing through 2,600 for 7,000. I forgot.
Piper N60 JM Wilkes Barre, approach radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 080. Fly heading 176 vectors to Wilkes Barre, Scray.
Heading 0. Repeat the last transmission for Piper 60 Juliet Mike. That didn't make any sense.
JM vectors to Wilkes Barre, Scray.
Roger, direct to Wilkes Barre for 60 Juliet Mike. Let me go ahead and turn on the autopilot here.
60JM, then as filed, altimeter 2956.
That is filed, and altimeter 2956 for 60 Juliet Mike. Thank you. It's a little bumpy up here. Perfect. Everything's set. Landing lights off. Taxi lights off. Go ahead and shut off the fuel pumps in the ignition. Oh, fuel pumps auto, sorry. Reverse lockout set. And continue climb. And we're going to ahead direct that in to direct and nav on. CDI set. And we are direct to Lima Victor Zulu. Okay, we're leveling off here at 8,000. We go ahead and pull back on the prop here. Probably at about 1145 on the foot-pound per torque here.
FedEx 1482, heavy climb to 7,000, report passing through 5,000.
Climbing to 7,000, will report passing 5,000, FedEx 1482 heavy.
Diamond 786, Juliet Kilo, climb to 5,500, contact center on 124.7.
5,500, switching to 124.778, 6 Juliet, Kilo.
Airspeed, air.
Go ahead and pull that back here.
A Piper 219 Sierra Victor, climb to 6,500, heading 130.
Up to 6,500, heading 130, 219 Sierra Victor.
Wilkes Barre, departure Piper 60 Juliet Mike. We'd like to continue our climb to 17,000, please.
JM, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000, 60 Juliet Mike. Thank you. And then we'll go ahead and set the speed of the aircraft here for a climb at 160 knots. going to go ahead and lock. There we go.
60 JM, climb and maintain 13,000.
Climb, maintain 13,000, 60 Juliet Mike. Guess it didn't like my request of 17,000. I'm going to go ahead and add a little more power. And you'll see here as I add the power, it's going to try to bleed off the energy, the extra energy, by pitching up and maintaining a speed of 160 knots. The really good thing about that is you're not guaranteed. However, it's almost like a stall protection. You know, if you don't have enough power, it's not going to try to climb, right? If you look at my standby instruments over here, they really don't matter with this flight. I did not set the correct
60 JM, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000, 60 Juliet Mike. I really didn't get to set the V speeds there, so it's gonna say I'm like overspeed, but that's okay. There we go, popping through the clouds here. That's always fun.
Gulfstream 909 Hotel Lima, maintain present speed, Super A380 behind you.
Maintaining speed 909 Hotel Lima.
Having the basically essentially the entire cockpit in front of you is 100% better than what than looking on here and manipulating all the buttons and whatnot in flight. So I'm glad I have these toys, if you will, or training aids. So as you can see or hear, we really weren't told, hey, contact, you know, approach or center yet. Not sure why, but I'm sure it'll say something. Let's try this. Wilkes Barre departure, 60 Juliet Mike. Am I on the right frequency? Because I probably shouldn't be on departure right now. I should probably be somewhere else. Oh, well, I guess I'm still in the Sid.
60 JM affirmative, you are on the correct frequency, 126.3.
Roger, thank you that. Okay, I guess we're right. We're leveling off over here. Actually, we're not leveling off.
On 635 Juliet Whiskey, right to 090, climb to 7,000.
Right to 090, climbing to 7,000, 635 Juliet Whiskey.
Right now we have a really great tailwind here at 86 knots, right on our tail. So we are being pushed an extra 87 knots, which is nice. So our ground speed right now is 193 knots. And we're passing through 15,000 for 17,000. Probably going to be changing. Yeah, we're probably going to be changing to a different frequency right now. Very soon.
JM, contact New York Center on 132.6.
132.6 for New York Center, 60 Juliet Mike. See ya. And then actually, I think I made a mistake here. Good morning, New York Center, 60 Juliet Mike with you. Passing through 165 for 17,000, 60 Juliet Mike. So I'm a little confused here. So I believe
Piper N60 JM New York Center, roger.
Go ahead and set this to KH Kilo Hotel Papa November. I made a mistake. I don't know how I did that, but New York Center, 60 Juliet Mike. We'd like to change our altitude to flight level 180. Just want to come maybe one more 1,000 foot up.
60 JM, climb and maintain flight level 180.
Climb, maintain flight level 180 for 60 Juliet Mike. Thank you. And we'll do the flight level change again. About to switch over to Boston ARTC. And looks like we're leveling off here at 18,000, flight level 18,000. And we'll set our transponder here. I'm sorry. We'll set our altimeter here to 29902 standard.
JM, contact Boston Center on 134.3.
Boston Center on 134.3, 60 Juliet Mike. Thank you. 134.3. Boston Center, good morning. 60 Juliet Mike with you, flight level 180.
Piper N60 JM Boston Center, roger.
They're probably going to start me on an approach here into White Plains very soon.
Piper N60 JM Boston Center, cleared direct to speak EL. Expect the RNAV runway 24 approach into islip.
I'm now confused, royally.
Piper N60JM Boston Center, contact New York approach on 132.75.
New York Center, Piper 60 Juliet with you, flight level 180. We would like to change our destination to Kilo Hotel Papa November, White Plains, 60 Juliet Mike.
Piper N60JM New York approach, roger.
New York Center, Piper 60 Juliet Mike, we would like to change our IFR destination to Westchester White Plains Airport.
JM Roger, change of destination to Westchester White Plains Airport approved. Amend your flight plan and advise when ready to copy new clearance.
60 Juliet Mike, ready to copy IFR clearance to Kilo Hotel Papa November.
JM cleared to the Westchester White Plains Airport. Radar vectors LVZ, then as filed. Maintain 7000, expect 17,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.3, squawk 1325, expect runway 24 for departure.
60 Juliet Mike is cleared to the Westchester White Plains Airport as filed via the Lima Victor Zulu waypoint. Initial 7,000, expect 17,000, 10 minutes after departure. 126.3 for departure. And 1325 on the squawk, 620 Mike. Whoops.
JM descend and maintain 12000 direct Bridgeport, then as filed. Altimeter 2953 at Poughkeepsie.
Repeat that last transmission for 60 Juliet Mike.
JM descend and maintain 12000 direct Bridgeport, then as filed. Altimeter 2953 at Poughkeepsie.
Descend and maintain 12000 and direct Bridgeport, 60 Juliet Mike.
JM descend and maintain 12000.
Descend and maintain 12000, 60 Juliet Mike.
gear.
United 229, turn left, heading 220 vectors for sequence.
220 United 229.
JM, descend and maintain 9,000.
Down to 9,000, 60 Juliet Mike.
JM, roger, descend and maintain 9,600.
Descend and maintain 9,600, 60 Juliet Mike. It's an awfully odd number. .088.
JM, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, 60 Juliet Mike.
JM, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, 60 Juliet Mike. That's 29er. Landing lights are on. Reverse lockout's still on, 181. Pull back on the stick here, the throttle.
60 JM, contact New York approach on 120.8.
Check gear.
New York approach 128.8, 60 Juliet Mike. See ya. New York approach, good morning, with you, 9,400, climbing to 8,000, 60 Juliet Mike. I said climbing. I meant descending. Oh well.
Piper N60JM New York approach, roger.
That's our altitude capture.
Piper N60JM New York approach cleared for the RNAV runway 24 approach into islip. Fly heading 146 vectors to Coram. Descend and maintain 2000.
60 Juliet Mike would like to cancel IFR flight plan, maintain VFR.
JM roger, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
60 Juliet Mike, request VFR flight following for 60 Juliet Mike.
JM squawk 2141 in Iden.
2141. Squawk 2141, 60 Juliet Mike. Go ahead and take autopilot off here, and we're gonna start lining up to land for Westchester, White Plains.
JM radar contact, Bridgeport altimeter 2950.
Bridgeport altimeter 2950, 60 Juliet Mike. We got
60 JM contact and New York approach on 124.075.
New York approach on 124.75, 60 Juliet Mike. New York approach with you out of 6,400 for 3,000, 60 Juliet Mike.
Piper N60 JM New York approach, roger.
Let's get that ATIS here. COM2.
Appointment tree. Altimeter 2905 tree. ILS runway tree tower in use. Landing and departing tree tower. No TAMs. +++ for CPDLC log on use Kilo Uniform Sierra Alpha +++.
Can you tell me your destination?
Wind shear advisory in effect. Hazardous weather information for Hotel Papa November area available.
Destination airport is White Plains for 60 Juliet Mike.
60, JM Roger, destination White Plains noted. Maintain VFR and advise when you have the airport in sight.
Will do, 60 Juliet Mike.
JM Roger, continue VFR and advise when White Plains is in sight for runway 29er approach.
60 Juliet Mike, we will advise when we have runway in sight for 29er, 60 Juliet Mike.
JM contact the New York approach on 124.075.
124.075, 60 Juliet Mike. New York approach. Good morning, 60 Juliet Mike with you. 5,000 inbound for White Plains.
Check gear.
Piper in 60 JM New York approach, roger.
Check gear. Check gear.
Yeah, we'll just go right in.
Piper N60 JM New York approach. Contact White Plains Tower on 118.575.
118.75, 60 Juliet Mike. White Plains Tower, good morning, 60 Juliet Mike, 5 miles north of White Plains, looking to land runway 29er.
Nobody is listening on 118.75.
Oh, let's see. Good morning, White Plains Tower. Piper 60 Juliet Mike, 5 miles on the teardrop entry for 29er, 60 Juliet Mike.
Piper and 60 JM Westchester Tower, enter left downwind for runway 29er.
Left downwind, runway 29er, 60 Juliet Mike. Ah, crap. Let's go ahead and cancel that there. And we'll go ahead and enter left downwind for 29er here.
Check gear.
Pops down, reverse lockout off.
Check gear.
Gears coming down. Westchester Tower, 60 Juliet Mike, 1 mile, short final, runway 29er, full stop.
JM runway 29er, clear to land wind 262 at 22.
Clear to land, runway 29er, 60 Juliet Mike, thanks. We're 25 knots, stall heat, good, 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 good. Shot those last degrees of flaps here. You'll watch the speed just bleed off 100%. We're looking for 90 knots. This runway has a displaced threshold. A little bit of a crosswind here. Very bumpy this morning.
Landing time logged.
Whoa. That's not good. All right. Westchester Tower, 60 Juliet Mike, clear the active.
Bonanza 9er 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2, hold short of runway 12 traffic on final.
Holding short of runway 12 Bonanza 9er 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.